Hello everyone, myself Vivi Gupta. Today I am with topic natural numbers for class 6 in subject mathematics chapter 3 part 1 video. In this video, dear student, you have to understand about natural numbers. What are natural numbers? This is question. All counting numbers are known as natural numbers. In the last class, you also studied this. All the counting numbers. All the counting numbers are natural numbers. Example: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to infinite. So clearly you understood all the counting numbers are natural numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to infinite. Here you can understand the smallest natural number is 1. When we discuss about the smallest natural number, we say that 1 is the smallest natural number. But which is the largest natural number? You cannot define it. You cannot say about the largest natural number. So, if anybody asks what is the largest natural number, you say infinite. Now understand what is whole number. Whole numbers, all counting numbers including 0. All counting numbers including 0 is called are whole numbers. All counting numbers including 0 are whole numbers. Example: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. to up infinite. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to infinite are whole numbers. Here, if we discuss about the smallest whole number, you say that 0 is the smallest whole number. But what is the largest whole number? We say that infinite. Understand? Next point, successor of a whole number. Whenever you find successor of a whole number, how to find? You add 1 to the given whole number. For example, successor of 9999 is equal to 9999 plus 1 is equal to 10,000. So, successor of 9999 is equal to 10,000. Now understand predecessor of a whole number. Whenever you have to find out predecessor of any whole number, you will subtract 1 from the given number and the result will be the predecessor of given number. For example, predecessor of 10,000. How to find? Subtract 1 from 10,000. You find that 9,999 is the predecessor of 10,000. Dear student, now let us understand operation on whole numbers. We do addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions. These are 4 arithmetical operations which are to be applied on whole numbers. So before doing these operations, let us understand some properties. Here, properties of addition first. Let us understand. Under this properties of addition, the first property is closure property. In this property, Understand? Whenever we add two whole numbers, suppose that A is first whole number, B is second whole number. When you add these two whole numbers, your result A plus B is also whole number. So this property of whole numbers on addition is called closure property. Once again you can understand what is closure property of whole numbers on addition. You can say that when we add two whole numbers, the result is also a whole number. This property is called closure property of whole numbers under addition. Second, commutative law. What is commutative law? When we add two whole numbers in any order, either A plus B or B plus A, results are same. When you add A to B or when we add B to A, your result will be same. In this case, we say that these whole numbers are commutative under addition. Once again you can understand what is commutative law. Simply you can say whenever we add two whole numbers in any order, the results are same. This property is called commutative law or commutative property under addition. Point 3, additive property of 0. This is the next property under addition of whole number. Additive property of 0. You know that whenever add 0 to any whole number, there is no change in the result. You find the same whole number. As you add 0 here with A, your result is A. Or when we add 0 with A, your result will be A. Means whenever you add 0 to any whole number, the result is the same whole number, and this property is called additive property of 0 under addition for whole numbers. Dear student, now understand the next property, that is associative property or associative law under addition for whole numbers. If you have three whole numbers, suppose that the whole numbers are A, B and C. You are adding A and B and then add the sum with C. In other words, when you add B and C and add this sum with A, your result is same. Means if you have three whole numbers and you add them in any order, your result is same. This property is called associative law or associative property of whole numbers under addition. Once again you can see here A, B and C are three whole numbers. You are adding A and B first and then this sum is added to C. In other way you add B and C first and this sum is added to A. In both cases the results are same. In both cases your result will be same. This property is called associative property of whole numbers under addition. Understand now what is magic square. Dear student, this is very interesting topic. This is very interesting point. Magic square. Magic square is a system in which column wise or row wise or diagonal wise, in any way when you add the numbers inside the square, the results are same, then this type of square, such type of square is called magic square. Here you can understand there is a square. Under this square there are 9 squares, smaller 9 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. There are 9 numbers. You see that when you add all the numbers in row 1, you find 9 plus 2 plus 7 is equal to 18. When you add the numbers in column 1, 9, 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, you find 18. And when you add the numbers in a column, in a diagonal wise, when you add 9, 6, 3, 9 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to 18. Means to say, in such square, when you add all the numbers in a row or all the numbers in a column or all the numbers in a diagonal, results in every case is same. So this type of square is called magic square. Let us understand one example here. Determine the sum using suitable rearrangement. Dear student, we have to add these 4 numbers, but there is a condition, you have to use rearrangement. So rearranging these numbers, you can write in the solution, rearranging the numbers. We can write rearranging the numbers. We can write 3259 plus 2641 plus 1201 plus 9999. Dear student, when you add here, you can see, you will find adding first 2. When you add first 2 numbers, you get 9 1 10 5 4 9 10 1 carry, so 10 2 6 8 carry 9 3 2 5 5900 plus here when you add, so you get 10,001 plus 9,999, you get 1 plus 9 10 0 9 0 9 and 1 carry 10. So 10,000 20,000 9,999 plus 10,001. So this will be 20,000, and the total, your sum of these 2 numbers is now 25,900. 25,900. So dear student, in this way you understood how to add many numbers, rearranging them in a particular order. Now see this example, find the sum by short method. Here you have to add these 2 numbers using short method. Let us see how to do this. 6784 plus 9999 can be written as 6783 plus 1 plus 9999. 6783 plus, you can add 1 and 9999, you will get 10,000. Now very easy step here, how to add. Easily you can add 10,000 6,000, 16,783 is the sum of giving 2 numbers in short method.